Hi, I wanted to share a dream I had last night. It was kind of interesting to me. So anyway, in this dream, I'm sitting by a river. It's a pretty wide river. The sun is kind of beginning to lower, and the river has some kind of rippling going on. Nothing crazy, just rippling along. And the sun is kind of dancing across the water. Those bright gold flicks. And I'm sitting enjoying the sensation of the flickering of the lights in the water. And as I'm doing that, I notice to my right there's a person sitting. And I kind of glance, and it's the most beautiful person you could imagine. This person has got long, really long, glistening, shiny black hair, and eyes that are kind of shining like diamonds, and this beautiful skin color, sort of like the summer sky, summer blue of the sky. Sitting quietly next to me, kind of puttering in the grass, has his two hands kind of down on the ground, and he's puttering in the grass a little bit. He begins to talk to me. I don't fully understand the words that he's saying, but I get a feeling of how important it is. And as he's talking, he has his hand resting on the earth like this, and he begins to rise his hand out upward. And as he raises his hand upward, a beautiful temple grows out of the earth, complete with ornate statuary, a huge temple with all the sounds and smells you would imagine would be there. The smell of the flowers and the incense and the busyness of people and the chanting. All these things are going on. It's beautiful, mesmerizing. And then it lowers his hand and it disappears back into the earth. And he continues talking. And as he's talking, his hand begins to move sort of in a spiral, in a spiral, in a spiral. And around him wraps this beautiful vine of, it's a vine and it's filled with sort of like a temple flower with a smell that's intoxicating. And as he's waving his hand, this spiraling vine continues upward, upward, upward until it sort of fills the sky and the universe. And then he lets go and brings his hand down and begins to gaze at the water. And after a short time, he stands up, starts walking, following the current, and I'm following him along too. We travel for a bit, not saying much. I'm noticing his footprints as he's going, and he's sandalless, barefooted as he's going. And he stops and he pauses, he turns and starts gazing at the water. And I'm looking at the water and I'm looking at him. And he takes his hands, excuse me, he takes his right hand and he has it sort of just above his belly. I'm going to do it higher so you can see, but right above his belly. And he takes his left hand and he puts it on top. And he's gently, just like this, as he's speaking. And he raises this hand. And as he raises his hand, the universe begins to form, spiraling with stars and planets and on and on. It gets bigger and bigger until it's finally the universe. And then his hands come back and he compresses back into quietness. And then he looks at me and smiles and walks away. I remember I woke up, I was like misty-eyed and an intense feeling of warmth. And as I reflect back, I was trying to remember words. I was like, he must have said some things that were very, very important. And the only things I kind of remember from words would be that the universe expands and contracts. Time moves forward and back. The beginning, the middle, and the end all happen, only to come again. And that the only way the universe remains in any kind of a balance is the harmony between the masculine and the feminine. The masculine energy pushing, the feminine energy attracting. And that balance keeps the universe going. So there's an equal power between the masculine and the feminine, and that without one or the other, it's all out of balance and gets destroyed. So that's very important to maintain the balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine in energy, and that's what makes the universe move. Anyway, it was quite a dream. Yeah, I woke up in a really nice way. So I just wanted to share that. And if you want more content or want anything discussed, any ideas, any comments you want to make, please do so. And if you could, please uh, click you like the video, and that you want to see more content, or just want to hear more. Anyway, thank you so much.